from Santa Clara. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff, and for the sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go forward on fourth.
And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Ooh, nice hit.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Give me some. Give me some.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
What?
And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Hurts. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the...
Damn. You gonna quit like that? Man, these people ain't built the same, man. These new folks, man, so fucking weak. Everybody gotta get a trophy or they gonna fucking quit. People ain't made enough of tissue. One touchdown, this motherfucker gone.
Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off.
Happy 4th of July. While we still free as we can possibly be.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback.
However, how long that might be.
So their offense out now to get this
might
game
have to
started.
fight for your freedom again.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter
Brandon Graham.
second attempt to get rid of it.
Push.
Gets this one to Andrews.
What? Come here.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Wrap that man up.
That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here.
Interception coming up.
Big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Congratulations.
Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. On the return, Britton Covey. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's going deep this time.
Let y'all get my ball. Stop it.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they face 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Bye. See you later. See you later.
And he flips the field for them before being taken
Oh,
down.
you got luck in my damn controller. Died on me. Oh,
Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive.
How beautiful
in this
is
game.
that?
Boy, I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They run it with Saquon Barkley.
Oh.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I mean, that just
loss on
That's
the
exactly
play.
what you'd not think is going to happen on a first
Get out
down
of
run.
shit back, man.
Likely need now a big gain on 2nd to try to get back on schedule.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Boy got men everywhere. What's going on?
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Oh.
A big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Here he is on third and long.
Whoa! That was quick. Let him have that shit. We're going to let you have it.
And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown.
I didn't see that.
Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, in this case, about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away. They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, King, let's do it.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ravens 13, Eagles nothing.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Odafe away with a sound.
They got their goddamn hands on me. Get your hands off me.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's into the hands
Get your hands off me.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Oh, yeah. Gotta get you.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Ravens going nickel, third down. From the pistol, Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, here's Hurts.
Man, bullshit.
First half mistake, he's intercepted again.
Motherfucker. Oh, you gonna make me work.
It's a touchdown on the pick six.
So disrespectful.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Jackson's throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Nice. Okay, like he got a question.
Some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith.
Well, got my man covered. Good. The hell?
Down.
Come on, y'all. Give me some.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Say that again.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Eagles with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On fourth down, Hurts.
Man, come on.
No,
It's the cap. Cap.
And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Got my screens, clipping and shit.
23 yards to
Just
move
gonna
those
give it
chains.
to you.
Still on the move.
Fuck
Come
shit.
to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait.
Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Yeah. You piling
This
up
one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
like a bunch of trash.
Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On 1st down, Hurts. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete.
He trying to screw me. He trying to screw me.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see, almost bringing it in.
They finna let this
They
man
were
get my
so
shit.
fortunate to have
Yeah.
another shot down here after the near pick.
Back to throw it. Oh, brother,
I
it's
tell you
another
this, man.
interception.
Nope, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't
And
touch
it's
him.
a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Not
Kate,
really.
You should never have asked him. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in a playoff game.
Really good point. That one right down the middle.
You mean the
And
Titans?
Ravens grow their lead yet again. So
For
we
the
finished
Oil-
2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Covey now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception.
That's cap.
Pick him off again.
This man ran right to the spot where my man couldn't throw the ball. Really?
And he takes this one back.
And stop and catch the ball.
That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now.
Woo!
That's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Covey now to return this. This return makes it up to the 25.
This does not make me want to back 26, I swear to God.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. From the 41. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Offense in the hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They motion the tight end over. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching. Drive to go and get your job done.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
I just want to die with no zero.
Set, 1st and 10.
You do what the fuck you want to do now, bitch. I don't care.
Lamar now from the gun.
I'll take it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Could not just. Ain't change.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Moving on, it's going to be 4th down.
So often we talk about
baby.
speed offensively.
Thank
We
you.
love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how
You don't need to see. No, just sit there. I got it.
defensively. A hurried
Appreciate
throw
you.
almost ended in interception.
No, just in there.
And that wasn't until after they almost
you,
brought him
babe.
down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Man, get this man.
Running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is
No, that man ain't that fucking good.
Set it down.
God, cap.
What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a 1st. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
I
The
wish he was
Ravens
that
take
good.
the lead at the end of the
What's
third.
up?
Tucker on for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick
Game
is
on
no good,
shit
but
today.
I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Huh? I might. It all depends. I'll probably be down.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Covey now to return this. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a deep shot here.
Oh,
No,
they
they
this
get him
shit.
yet again. Brandon Stevens has it.
Look, I don't believe in quitting.
And the Ravens will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
That
Wow.
throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure.
They got
They
y'all
leave him in when
overrated.
the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying
Ain't
to
even
throw.
make it to no
The amount
damn
of
Super Bowl in
frustration
the
he's
last few
feeling,
years. I
really
don't know
gotta
how the
leave
hell
it
y'all
to
rated this
Mr.
fucking high.
Please, for the love
Bullshit.
of God, take this man out.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Jackson now on 3rd.
Interception
Lets
coming
a
up.
heater go deep, middle of the field.
Break his
Defender
back.
runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And again, it's Jackson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the
I got
best
2 men
receivers,
standing there.
they've got occasional breaks in concentration.
And they
You just
still
never want to see it
let this
happen
man jump
on the
up and
most
try to catch
important
the fucking
snaps of
ball.
the game. If we know anything
Blueface
about
Max
this guy,
making that
though,
Madden
it's he'll be up for the
bullshit.
challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
You
You're
suck.
using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Trying again following the sack. Falls
Nice
to the ground
hit.
out left, incomplete.
Nice hit.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
What you say, Sean?
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. Forced out to his right. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete.
I'm sorry, man. Say what?
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. Barkley's got it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Yeah. Yes.
Throwing here, Hurts. And they pick him off again.
Yeah, your sister just came and told me I'm going to get off in just this.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Aguilar with the grab. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Slot man motioned over. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
You talking to me?
Lamar throwing again. Complete, Derrick Henry. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Lamar off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets 7. Running once more with Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach
y'all watching. Just relax. You can take a loss.